That was HMS Terror, one of 3 singles from this year, 2023, by today's guests, Wednesday Bender. Ian Strung here again with yet another CanCon Classic segment. Yeesh, now we're getting into cold weather again, and I've still managed to get a new guest every week on this show. The dream of last year's Grand Fenwick season has come to fruition. I have enough episodes ready to assemble that the rest of the calendar year is clinched, and I couldn't be happier that this CanCon Classics thing has finally taken off. So far on the show, we've had bands of varying types. Many of them have been punk bands. When I was a teenager learning guitar and forging my musical taste, punk had a different meaning than it does now. Now punk is almost used in the same way indie was used 20 years ago, i.e. any artist doing music and living the life. Back in the 90s, there was a distinct punk genre that was sometimes separate at the CD stores like HMV and Sam's. The popular music was alternative rock, and that type of music would be indistinguishable from what you would call punk today, but back in the day there was a distinction, albeit with certain bands that would cross over. So Green Day, Offspring, yes, those were punk, and they were also the kings of the alternative genre. Then you had the other bands on Epitaph besides Offspring, and Fat Wreck Chords bands, No Effects, Bad Religion, that sort of thing. That's what I would call capital P punk, the Warped Tour type artists. While everyone on the show so far would be considered punk, from the MIP power trio to my own band, Cold Dead Hands CA, whose backing band, The Three Impotent Males, constitutes one of Sarnia's most influential hardcore punk bands of the 90s, today's guests, Wednesday Bender, are properly punk, capital P punk, belonging firmly to this subgenre. They would have been in the punk section of HMV back in the day. This is fun, hilarious, loud, shouted, irreverent punk rock. These guys are from Scarborough, Ontario. Check this out. This is Bee Stings, the 2023 single from Wednesday Bender. Turn it up. That was Bee Stings by Wednesday Bender, a punk band out of Scarborough, Ontario, which is where I live and am doing this episode out of right now. Kyle McGuigan and Corey Pye are the two guitar-slinging frontmen, with Joel Farron on bass and Scott Breeze on drums. Wednesday Bender is going to play a CanCon classic by The Rebel Spell, a punk band active from 2002 to 2015. But before we get into that, Let me tell you about the album this track is from. I've mentioned this compilation CD on this show before, Go Kick Ass. My band, Cold Dead Hands CA, has its first track in 10 years on this album, the track Fall, which includes all 5 Cold Dead Hands CA members. I'm very proud of this track. That's track 10 of 11. This Go Kick Ass album is on Cartridge Heart Records, which is Johnny Mendoza's label. Their logo is an NES cartridge from the 80s. Other bands on this compilation are bubbling over in relevance to this show and the Toronto punk scene in general, and I just want to thank John for creating this real pressed jewel case CD with great art and a clear spine, mastered together as a unit and available on Cartridge Heart's Bandcamp. This is a great product, and before this CD, I was only related to these bands by this show, not by my own original music. This disc changes all that. So we've got the Mendozas at track 1. They were on last week, and this continues their violent streak with the sawing punk splatterfest Slasher. Then the almighty Mip Power Trio, whose cover of Too Bad by Doug and the Slugs is the pride of this show, at track 2 with Hit the Road, which is an insanely catchy tune. Then you've got Bi Octopi. I love this band. These are some of my favorite people to hang out with and longtime Mendoza's associates. This is a band that has just one track on streaming, so this tune, Sexy Robot, is more of a good thing. Then you've got the most valuable exclusive track on the CD, a band that I intend to get on the show soon, Mike Mendoza's other gig, Wasting Time. Their track No Hope with Trope is an exclusive. These guys have a substantial following and just toured Japan. 16 Scandals to the Victor Go to the Soils has already been featured on this show, so I know Dan Greer likes this tune. Other bands on the compilation include the Supervoids, The Bare Minimum. There's a track to end the compilation by Fire Hydrant sung by Doug Adams, who did a Hayden tune on this show a while back. And then you've got the Hysterics, who deliver a cover of All That She Wants by Ace of Base that is my favorite track on the record and is seriously a phenomenal recording. I'm envious and in awe of this track by Hysterics. I listened to the album like 10 times on the day of the CD release, and every time I heard this version of this song, I was so energized. This is a hyper-adrenalized version of All That She Wants with a vocal performance that really will kick your ass. So go on Bandcamp and buy this thing already. Back to Wednesday Bender. These guys covered I Am a Rifle by the Rebel Spell, and that's going to be this week's CanCon Classic. But first, one more Wednesday Bender original. Check this out. This is Home Alone. That was Wednesday Bender, Home Alone. The band The Rebel Spell was a Vancouver punk band that was influential, toured Canada, the US, and Europe, and they were on Propagandy's Winnipeg record label G7 Welcoming Committee. This band existed from 2002 to 2015, but cannot get back together because singer Todd Sirius died in a rock climbing accident in Las Vegas in 2015. They still maintain social media and a domain name, therebelspell.com, and while these are not necessarily updated that much, they do memorial shows and reissue old t-shirts and stuff like that. It's really cool. I'm going to hand this over to Kyle from Wednesday Bender. Over to you, Kyle.
Thanks, Ian. This is Kyle McWiggin of Wednesday Bender. Wednesday Bender is a four-piece punk rock band formed around 6 years ago out of Scarborough, Ontario. The members consisting of me and Corey Pye, who handle both the vocals and guitars, Joel Farron on bass, and Scott Breeze on the drums. We are mostly known for playing quick and short songs that are in your face and unapologetic. A reminder of the old-school punk songs of your younger years. But we pride ourselves in being good and representable people. I know, surprising for Scarborough. But we enjoy what we do, and we pride ourselves in our music. From our humble beginnings playing out of Corey's basement, getting noise complaints from the neighbors, rightfully so, to the progress we made as a band as a whole. You may have caught one of our shows in Toronto before, as that's where most of our shows take place. We consistently play at least once a month in the city, while always looking for shows out of town, looking forward to meet new people. This week, we bring our cover of I Am a Rifle by Rebel Spell to the show, a powerful rendition that brings anger to the forefront of the Vancouver band's anti-war political statement. In these trying times, I'm reminded of the final lines of the last verse of the song, which reminds me of the problems we consistently face around the world via the oppression of the select few. I am resistance, I am your problem, I'm not leaving, and I am your fault. I am a rifle!
That was I Am a Rifle, originally by the Rebel Spell, taken from Cartridge Heart's Go Kick-Ass CD compilation, available on Bandcamp. That's it for this week. Follow me on Instagram at Ian Strung, my original music at Cold Dead Hands CA, and my own CanCon Classics album under my pseudonym at Grand Fenwick. Cheers!